Your fans at Lil Xan, put your hands together and welcome Lil Xan.
Hey,
You're now listening to a Bobby Johnson beat.
yeah. Hey,
Lit.
the trunk I open up, I saw my soul.
Hi, dog.
Out of sight.
Loving the pink backpack, by the
Thank
way.
you so much. How y'all doing? I'm good.
Now, this isn't your first time to the Bay, right?
No, I come up here all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Bay Area music?
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorites?
Young T.O.
Really? Yeah. SOB, shout out to the crew because he's actually one of my favorites too. I said that he's going to be a hook king. Give him 2-3 years, you're going to hear him doing everybody's hooks.
They're all going to be legends.
They all, right?
Yeah, I think so. I love the Bay, though. I love the culture up here. It's like way different.
What do you mean?
Like, it's just the music is like, it's just a different sound. And I don't know, I like it.
Nah, that's one thing about the Bay. A lot of people say when it comes to the Bay Area, you feel a little bit more at ease because it's a little bit more accepting than other areas.
Way, especially looking like me. Yeah, it's way more accepting.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the thing about like places like the Bay and LA is like LA is also a very accepting place because you see the craziest stuff out in LA too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got face tats and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if I was to go back home to my hometown, I would get stared at for like the wrong reasons.
Really? Just because of the tats?
Because nobody has face tats out there.
Really?
No, it's a little town.
So is your mom, she's like cool with it now? She's like, baby,
Both
do
my
you?
parents are like very supportive.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I'm blessed for that.
Yeah, because I know if I did that, anything on my face, my mom and dad would have whooped my ass. For
I think most parents, yeah.
How old were you when you got your first one?
18.
And it was the candy on your face?
Yeah.
And did she actually get mad or no?
Well, I was like, if I'm going to get a face tattoo, what's the least one she'll be mad at? Her name.
And he was like, I mean, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, how mad can you be? It's your name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she was mad at first, like any mom should.
Really?
But she got over it and she loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to do any more?
No more face tats.
Body tats?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm going to be blasted.
Do you have an idea of what you want next?
I never have an idea.
Really?
Yeah, never have an idea. It's just I always go in there and just think of it on spot.
I have a question for you, by the way. It just reminded me of that because I'm
Yeah.
an animal lover. Is Fajita your dog?
No, Fajita's my tattoo artist.
I was like, no, for real. Y'all know how much I love dogs.
No, Fajita the Frenchie is the cutest little French bulldog ever.
Right.
And that's my tattoo artist dog that I'm just trying to put on.
He got to build his own social media account.
I know he's actually. I'm about to get his brother.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are going to adopt a dog?
Yeah, of course. I love animals.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Next time you come here, please bring him with you.
I'll bring him.
I was really hoping he would come in here with fajitas so I could
Fajita
play with him.
Yeah, Fajita.
Bruh, I would have like, just tell him sit right there. We good.
People think Fajita is actually like the leader of Xanarchy. It's crazy.
I mean, he pretty much could be though.
He orchestrated everything.
I'm just saying. Now let's talk about Total Xanarchy.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Now, when is it dropping?
March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
Is it fully completed though?
Yeah, I would say 95%. Just because every day I make a song that might be good enough to switch out one of the other ones.
Really?
But the whole project is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what kind of, are you doing a lot of features on this album or?
I wouldn't say a lot.
Okay.
But the ones that are on that are very good, I'd say.
So who are some of the features?
Ray Shremmerd, Diplo, and we got Wiz Khalifa.
Wow.
And just a bunch of, Ski Master, Some God.
Right.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
He pulled out some heat right there. You see how he said it so chill? I think that's why your fans are like, diehard fans for you because he's just such a chill, normal dude.
I know, like I don't have the ego or all the other stuff that most rappers have.
The ego. But I kind of feel like in order to be a rapper, you kind of have to have an ego to some degree.
Confident, there's a difference between being cocky and confident. I'd say like sometimes I'm a little more confident, but never be cocky. It's just,
right.
Yeah.
You got to be confident to have facial tattoos.
Oh yeah, definitely. To get just looked at constantly.
Right.
Yeah, you have to be secure enough for that.
That's one thing I will say when I first saw you downstairs. I saw him walking out with the pink beanie on and the pink backpack, and I was like, you know what? A real man wears pink.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, that's like one of the greatest quotes. Like, it's my favorite color.
Really?
Yeah, I love pink.
You might be my new best friend. I'm just saying,
yeah, we could be
real.
best friends.
So let's talk about Betrayed because in only a couple of months, you already have 58 million views on YouTube.
Just on YouTube, that's insane, right?
Climbing its way up the charts.
Yeah, Spotify. I don't even know what number it's at on Spotify. Foo? Yeah, it's just crazy. 40 million streams on Spotify, over 100 million streams. it's just crazy that record, like I love that record, and I'm glad that's the record that blew up because the message that, you know, it portrays is such a positive message.
What was the inspiration behind it? Like, how did you put that together and decide?
I tell people this, it's crazy because I had already written half of the song to another Bobby Johnson beat.
Yeah.
And then I started rapping those same lyrics to the Betrayed beat. And I'm like, wait, this works out way better. Right. So I just wrote the other half of the song, and that's how it came about. Really? Yeah, it was crazy.
He was like, sometimes it just works like that. It's kind of by accident, but it works out.
Yeah, like most rappers will go back in their memos and recycle and use, And
recycle and use.
But yeah, none of it was recycled, but like, it just used stuff they didn't use before.
Really?
Yeah, that's how kind of.
Well, I'm excited for you because it's definitely a dope track. It's climbing, and
Thank you.
It's like hasn't even hit its peak yet.
No, it's almost like it's just starting every day. Right. Yeah, we keep waiting for it to slow down, but it doesn't seem like it is. Really? Yeah, it's amazing.
So what's next for you? Like, what's actually your favorite song on Total Xanarchy?
My favorite song on Total, Watching Me.
Watching Me?
Well, actually, I'm changing the name to Heartbreak Soldier. Really? Yeah.
Why?
When you hear the song, you'll get it. You'll get it.
I want to hear it now. That's not
But it's
fair.
like, it's literally like, one of my favorite songs I made, Heartbreak Soldier.
Have you had your heart broken?
Like 3 times.
Really? Yeah. You're only 21.
Yeah, that's enough time to have it broken.
True. I think I had like 5 or 6 times by then.
Yeah, that's where the whole aesthetic came from.
But you are locked down and happy now.
Yeah, I'm completely happy right now.
Well, that's awesome. Now, one thing I did want to ask about you, because I know that you're not aggressive or angry on Twitter, but you definitely respond to people.
I have my moments where I cry back.
And so, like, it's funny to me because on Twitter, like, you always, I think, respond to fans who have real questions, like, how do you deal with depression?
Because that's something, like I relate to so bad, anxiety and depression. So I always respond to those. But then you get like the classic haters, and when they say some dumb stuff like, "Oh, I hope his teeth aren't on the lineup," I'm like, me and my teeth will be on the lineup, and it just goes crazy.
I saw that.
Like I just love doing that. I don't know why.
Because they're idiots. And
they're like so stupid, so I have to.
It's funny because once you do that and you retweet it, they'll delete their tweet, and it's like, you little bitch.
And that's when you win.
Right. I mean, it is, but it's also like, you little suck ass. Like, I can't even block your bitch ass now. You know what I mean?
Now people don't even know what she said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what makes you want to respond to fans, especially because they always ask you about anxiety, depression, drug use?
Well, I just naturally want to respond to fans because, like, without the fans, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, of course.
Like, every rapper has like a fan base, Trippie Redd, 1400, all that. Yeah. All that. But like my fan base, like Xanarchy, I've never experienced more love and support, and I just don't see it in the rap game anywhere else. Right. That's why I love my fans to death, and it's a different type of fan base.
I think it's because you're so authentic, so people relate to you, and they ask you because
and like with a bunch of other rappers, they don't get that. Right. Yeah, so I love them all to death.
So let's talk about Xan.
Xan or Xan?
Xanax. At what moment were you like, okay, I gotta really be done with this, but I want to keep my name? Because
when shit got like real serious, like when Betrayed started doing good. Well, initially Slingshot was like the first record. Yeah. That like got $1 million in a month. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this hobby could really turn into like a career. Yeah. So at that point I started to slow down. Mm-hmm. And by the time Betrayed came about, I started to realize that it's not healthy. Right. Like I'm high off life, at this point.
So you don't do anything else like weed?
I just recently quit smoking weed and all that, but I mean I'll probably start in like a couple months.
He's like, it's legal.
It's just like one of those things that like it comes and goes and stuff. Right. But right now, I'm just not doing anything.
Well, especially with what happened to Lil Peep a month ago. I know a lot of fans are still heartbroken about that, but it also shines a light on drugs and hip hop.
The epidemic, yeah.
And
crazy.
So for you, like, does that make you even more so be thankful that you quit and you're like, I'm off of it?
I mean, I'm always thankful that I quit and got off it, but it's a big reminder that it's a big epidemic out there. Not just only in the rap game, but I mean, who do rappers influence? The youth. Right. So that's where the epidemic is really bad.
But you're going to definitely keep your name Lil Xan.
Yeah, I might drop the Lil, but I'm always be Xan.
I love that. Yeah. So since we were talking about Twitter, and whenever we have new people come to the area, I always like to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
By having you read your tweets and explain what was happening at the time, what you meant by it, why you said it.
All right, let's do it. Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
He's like, what is this bowl?
I thought it was
just need you to grab a tweet, read it to the crowd, and explain.
All right, cool. Let me see. These are probably old tweets, huh?
They're not too old. I see you switched your Twitter in the last 2 years too.
I don't want people to go find that. All right, this is me. This says, you need to get rid of all fake people in your life. All it does is lead to toxic situations.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's the truth right there. Like, fake people in your life, they're not needed. They lead to bad situations, get you caught up in bad scenarios.
Right.
And lead you down the wrong path. So, yeah, it's very accurate.
So it wasn't like somebody specifically did some trash.
Oh, like some subtweet?
Yeah.
Probably not, but I mean, who knows?
He's like, who knows?
I would say no.
I was like, why were you going at Rob Stone on Twitter? The hashtag who was Rob Stone? That was hilarious to me. But I was like, yo, one thing, he seems sweet, but don't test him. He will go at your head.
Yeah, no. We made peace. It was just something silly.
Something silly that you guys were beefing over?
It was just silly.
But you guys are good now?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Would you jump on a track together?
Anything is possible in the future. We're both focused on our own careers, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no more hashtags?
Yeah, no more hashtags.
Okay. Because, if you do it, I will retweet.
Oh, I know you will. Let's see what this says. All right. Oh, my God. Me and Steven almost died in the Uber right now, LOL.
What did you do? What happened?
Okay, well... We were trying to go to Santa Monica like at 6 a.m. I don't know why. And that's our first mistake.
Oh, God, right?
Yeah, and we're in the Uber in the valley, and literally this other Uber like almost smacks us from the side. Oh. And that Uber went straight on the sidewalk, knocking over like everything on the sidewalk. If there was someone on the sidewalk, they would have died. Wow. But it literally almost missed us within like an inch, and our Uber just keeps driving like nothing happened.
Oh,
and we're just like looking like, oh my God, it's like out of a movie.
Right.
Yeah, like no, it's out of like GTA.
Oh,
like when you just crash on the sidewalk.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but we've almost died in multiple Ubers.
What?
Yeah.
What is going on with you guys?
I don't know, crazy Uber drivers. Weird.
Hey, I'll take
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if that.
One more.
Okay, let's see. These are cool. Okay. I'm responding to someone said, how do I confront my crush? And I said, be like, little baby, I love you. Accurate. I think that might work sometimes. Like,
really?
85% of the time that'll work.
Is that what you've done before?
Yeah, it works.
Really?
I wouldn't tweet it if it didn't have a high success rate.
He's such an idiot.
Yeah, it works though.
Do girls like sliding to your DMs now and you just like
thousands and thousands a day?
Really?
Yeah, I can't even refresh it. It's just
He's
crazy.
like, I'm not doing it.
No, yeah, and I'm not responding to him. A lot of it.
All right. Well, Xan, thank you so much for coming through.
Yo,
I know my ladies here want to have photos with you and get their one-on-one time.
Of course.
And by the way, one of the fans asked, do you know who Mac Dre is?
Yeah, he's a Bay legend, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure, because somebody here asked that question. Was like, please ask if he knows Mac Dre.
Yeah, legend.
Get your Bay credit by knowing who Mac Dre is. Yeah. Anywho, thank you for coming through. Total Xanarchy comes out when?
March 17th.
March 17th. Make sure you guys go pick that up. Your girl Shay Diddy, Lil Xan. It's 106 KMEL.
Hey.